Hi everyone, my name is Talia, and I posted a video probably about a week ago about the whole Shane Dawson thing, and I think I am going to start posting on here more regularly just because I have a lot to say, and I have an opinion about everything, and I want my comment section to be filled with other people that I want to know other people's opinions about things based on what I have to say about it because I can be wrong. But one thing I feel like I haven't heard anybody talk about yet is the possibility that Jeffree Star knew that Shane was gonna fall. And there's been such a pattern of Jeffree losing his friends, which we all know about. But I feel like it's naive to think that the friendship was or is real or goes both ways. I believe it's incredibly one-sided, and I could be wrong, but I don't see them as family. And I think that Jeffree Star was betting on the fact that Shane would get close to him, and if he bought him all this stuff and he was super nice to him, that he would feel really close to him. He felt like if he told him this or he told him that their connection would grow. And I feel like Jeffree never intended on being close friends with Shane. I think that he likes to expose people. He likes to get close with people and then watch them fall. Shane Dawson is the golden boy of YouTube, or was the golden boy of YouTube. So I think a lot of it was out of curiosity to see if he could take the golden boy of YouTube and break him down. And we know Shane as being the guy that takes people like Jeffree Star and Jake Paul and Tana Mojo, and he brings them on their channel or on his channel, and he makes people see him in a different light. And I feel like that's what Jeffree Star does. And although I think that their relationship isn't real, is just completely one-sided, and Shane probably does really care about him, I think that they kind of are a match made in heaven because I think they do the same thing, just in reverse, right? And I kind of want to hear what other people feel about this. I feel like not a lot of people have talked about it, and if they have, then I just haven't been watching the right drama channels or commentary about it. And my Twitter is filled with, I have two, but I really only go on like my main account is really like my One Direction account, so it's filled with that, and then a little bit of drama as far as YouTubers, but it's really like who my mutuals like, right? So, a lot of the information that I get and a lot of the opinions of the people that I see are in comment sections of other drama channels or other commentary channels videos. And so I feel like I agree with a lot of people based on what I've seen. I like the fact that we're not attacking Jenna for, Jenna Marbles coming out and making her video, or people still aren't trying to find stuff with her. I think a lot of people accepted her apology, and I think they should. And as a woman of color, I believe that she never had bad intentions. And I feel like unlike everybody else, or not everybody else, but a lot of other top YouTubers that I've seen, especially in the beauty community, I've seen growth with her. And I think I have seen growth, and I'm not sure when I'm saying this. I think I have seen growth with Logan Paul, between the Suicide Forest and then now. I feel like there has been growth, but I still don't trust that the growth is real yet. I want to, because I feel like a lot of people that I watch are now kind of defending him in some ways, saying he's doing this and he's doing that, and he spoke out against his brother about the Black Lives Matter movement, and I think that is all really important. And I hope that his growth is genuine, and I want it to be, because I want to see people do well. I want to see people become accountable and grow. And I don't think that Shane and Jeffree have. And I don't think their apologies at this point should be accepted. I still am a little biased with Shane because I want him to be real. I want I want him to be authentic, and I wanted that apology to really hit me, and at certain parts it did, of him being like, I shouldn't have a platform, I shouldn't, and I was like, yeah, no, you shouldn't. I think that I want some parts of that to be genuine, but I don't believe that they are. There's so much that I didn't notice, and I have been following him for years and years and years, and I think I'm a little ashamed of not knowing, and I think we all just kind of, I don't know if I looked past it or, and I definitely wouldn't have made excuses for it, but I do think that the humor was different on YouTube, and I'm not making excuses for him. I do think that he should step away from YouTube, but not as a, I can't handle this, I have an anxiety type situation. I think he should step away and get his priorities straight and come back and say, and own up to everything that he's done. And it was kind of like, he tried to come on here and say like, well, I addressed this is me, taking accountability, but there was a lot that he didn't say. And a lot of people mentioned the fact that he never brought up Jeffree's name in the video, which I felt was like very telling to me. It's like, why, he's one of the main reasons that you're in this situation. He is the main reason you're in this situation. I don't think if he is ever friends with Jeffree Star that this stuff would come out, or at least for right now. And I think that Jeffree was betting on that. And I think he just loves to see people fall, and he wants to be on top. And, Trisha Paytas going to David Dobrik and the Vlog Squad, these are all separate issues that all of them need to be addressed. There's things that I no longer have supported David Dobrik. I just feel like a lot of his stuff was a bad influence on what his demographic would be, but also me. Like, I'm 22 years old, and the videos that I was watching of them partying and, making stupid jokes and making or bringing down the people in their friend group, I just found it incredibly toxic. And so I stepped away from David Dobrik, even though I saw him doing really great things, buying people cars and giving money to people who needed it, and, SeatGeek and all that kind of stuff. And I saw him doing really good things, so I wanted to keep supporting him. But there was just a lot that I didn't like, and so I stepped away. And after the Brandon Calvillo situation, I was like, they're just not gonna own up. And I don't think that they will ever have to, because their fan base is so young, and a lot of them have grown up like me. But I feel like the stands that will, they'll back him up no matter what. And he does seem like a nice guy, and I'm sure he is, but he just made a lot of mistakes. And I just don't see him falling. I don't. But I feel like if he can't take accountability, like, that's a whole separate situation, and that's like a situation for another day. We got to talk about the Jeffree and Shane situation for now, because what's going on with the released voicemails of James Charles is so not okay. And I actually want to do another video probably later on today and post it another time, but that I have huge issues with that voicemail that's supposed to be coming out in Blair White's video and stuff like that. I just see these people that think that they're invincible, and they're not. And it's important that we hold them accountable. And I'm not a huge fan of cancel culture either, because oh, my earring fell. Because I do think that people should grow, and we should give them the chance to grow. Like I said with Logan Paul, I want to see him do well, and I think I want in 2 to 3 years to be able to go on Shane Dawson's channel and say he's grown a lot, and I can now support him because he's owned up to everything, and there's been some massive change, and I want to re-support him again because I did like his content so much. His conspiracy videos, I was ranting and raving around people in my, personal life about them. And I brought a lot of people to Shane Dawson. And now I had to tell those people in the past few days, hey, I've unsubscribed to Shane Dawson. I think you should too. So I want to hear what everybody has to say. I know this kind of video is all over the place because I mentioned a lot of people in it. But the main point was, I believe that Jeffree Star knew that this was going to happen all along, and that he wasn't his real friend. And I don't, Shane's not the only problem. There's all these people that are always in drama are the problem. And Shane was right about that in his apology statement. I don't even know if you'll call it an apology statement, but it was 100% correct. All those people love the drama. I don't believe that Tati is a part of that drama, but and I wouldn't even say necessarily James either, because I think that Shane's just a kid, or James is just a kid, and he's just growing. And a lot of the drama that he's into and not crediting people and stuff like that in the past is bad. You know, it's not good, but it's also not worth of canceling somebody over. You know what I'm saying? Like, he shouldn't do that, but like, I feel like as long as we all know that this person is messing up, and we do our part as the community, the people, to say, hey, this is actually the person that originally did this look and stuff like that. That as long as everybody else knows that who the real creator is, then it shouldn't really be a problem. So those are my thoughts, and I will leave all my socials down below, and you can tell me that I'm wrong or agree with me or whatever you want to say, and I will listen and I will digest them and see what comes out of the other end. I hope you got that reference. So I will see you in my next video. Thank you.